I'm proud of like Born to Kill, I'd say, because I've had so much come from that, and so much I've learned from that experience about myself and about the craft. I owe pretty much my life at the moment to it.
Have you got friends at school?
What are you talking about? What did the head say?
She said you didn't form close friendships.
What would she know? She barely knows who I am.
I don't know, she asked your form teacher then.
He thinks there's something wrong with everyone. Of course I've got friends. It will forever stick in me. It will forever be my baby, because it was the first time anybody ever took a risk on me. Do you know what I mean? Because it was a risk. You know, giving a role like that to somebody who hadn't yet proved themselves at that level in a way, or with a lead role. And then now to have everything come from it, like now I go into a room with a feeling of the apprenticeship is done now. At least where I used to go into a room going, want me, please, because I can do it, I really want to do it. Now I have some backing, I have proof, which I'll have forever. So, and then with the nomination, it makes it so much more sweeter that because when I started that, I never thought about any of that, any nomination. So for it to come is beyond me. I'm very, very proud. It's a completely the most perfect cherry on top to an experience. Because what a journey, man.
Now come back, Billy. It's just a fight, Queensbury rules.
I started watching it once Series 2 was already out, so I had like 1 and 2 to watch. I was like, I've got to get in this show. I want to be in this show. I just think there was something like it's a great drama, great acting in it, but there's something really cool about it. And I was just like, I want to be that cool. Like, or at least I want to appear to be that cool. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, I genuinely say, if I could say my favourite British show, Peaky Blinders. Like maybe 10 minutes before a scene, I start kind of like slowly shadowboxing, and then I'm sure if you spoke to anybody I've acted with, they're all used to the thing where as soon as the scene's about to go, it's like, and like as fast as I can, and no matter how small of a space I am, I manage to have not hit anybody just yet. I feel like with a villain, there's so much room to play. Like there's endless possibilities when you're playing a villain. So like, to play a villain in a completely nice guy way, but then you can play a villain when he's completely off his nut, do you know what I mean, and completely crazy, but then also one that's quite charming, or one that's quite admirable. You know, I feel like there's a lot you can take from a villain. I have like a weird thing where like, since I was a kid, I really liked like labels, sort of like on clothes or on towels and stuff, so I used to like rip them off, and I still have it now. So like in like my jeans or in my coat, I always have like a label there. I guess it's that thing of like comfort. I remember my mum actually, one of my most memorable and thoughtful presents from her was she had like a flannel and sewed like loads of labels on it. It's funny looking at them now where like they're like the labels have like no writing on them anymore. So like the brand is completely gone, and it's like got holes in it. It's like, you know, proper worn. You know, it's a real comfort thing. Stephen Graham in This Is England, purely because it was kind of the first one. Like I was only a young guy myself, and I didn't even want to be an actor at that point. And it was the first film that was really harrowing to me. It was the first film that I can remember that really hit me. It was people that I could make links to, that I was like watching in a film, and I was like, damn, like this stuff can happen. So watching his performance, and everybody's performance in that film, really, it really stuck with me. I went, wow, you know. And obviously, as the years have gone on, now I'm an actor myself. I mean, even in more awe of it. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I just love that show. The sound of the intro music, like, it makes me relaxed. Like, I don't know if there's like a word for that, but like a certain sound that can really make you go, ah, do you know what I mean? Like life is good, do you know when you hear that sound? So that, yeah, Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Sopranos and Peaky Blinders, of course.